Okay, now we go on to the last problem. Part C, character structure. When you learn English words, you feel easy because English words are made up of letters. The letters, 26 letters, they are solid. But I tell you, Chinese character structure, the character parts are solid too. Now I explain you two Chinese character structure. You will understand. First, in Chinese, there are two kinds of characters. Single character and compound character. But what are single character and compound characters? Look at here. Every day. Every day made up of every and day. Every and day. Each is a single word. They join together. Every day is a compound word. And look at here, textbooks, text and book. Each is a single word. The together is a compound word. Now look at here, tomorrow, English tomorrow in Chinese is 明天. 明 morning 明天特一安天. 明 made up of two parts, 日 and 月, 日月, 日月 each is a single character. 日月 together form the 明 morning 明 明 is a compound character. And 天特一安天 天 we can divide it to 一 and 大 一 and 大 一 大 or 二 and 人 一 or 大 each is a single character. 天 is a compound character. And 一 also is a stroke. 二 人 each is a single character. 二人 together formed 天 is compound character. The difference is in English, there are few compound words. Most of English words are single words. On the contrary, in Chinese, most of characters are compound characters. Now let's learn the Chinese character structure. Because most of characters are compound characters. So what's the compound character structure? Look this first. Compound character made up of single character. Then single character made up of strokes. Or we can say strokes form single character. Then single character form compound characters. So you only need to know those single characters. You can write compound characters. And there are few single characters. Common single characters only 100 to 200. That's to say, you only need to learn 100 to 200 common single characters. Then you can write compound characters. As for strokes, it's very simple. Chinese strokes only 6 to 8 basic strokes. Horizontal, vertical, left falling, right falling, left lift, right lift, double and vertical hook. Then we have 25 derived strokes from this double strokes. Just look at here. This and this and this, they are derived strokes from this tool. So Chinese strokes is so easy. You look English strokes. O is a circle, Y and E. Very complicated. Chinese strokes just learn and lift. Very simple. Now we learn another structure. The second structure, still compound character, made up of single character with component, or single character with radical. And you know single character or component, they made up of strokes. Now look at here. Character. Character in Chinese is 汉字和 ein 汉字一字。汉 made up of two parts. This is a single character, also a radical. And this is a single character. So, 汉 made up of single character with component or with radical. 字 two parts, this and this. This is a component or radical. This is a single character, 子. So, 字 made up of single character and radical. We have learned strokes, and we have learned single character, only 100 to 200 common single character. Now we talk about component or radical. Component or radical only 50 to 60. And in these 50 or 60 components, most of them are also single characters, or some single characters are also components. That's to say, single character and components, there are coincides in single character and components. The pure component, except the single character components, only dozen to 20. Now you know compound character made up of single character, or compound character made up of single character with component. Sometimes single character with component and with strokes. But the basic is compound character made up of single character. Only 100 to 200 common single character and a dozen to 20 components and a few simple strokes. Later, you only need to learn the few strokes and a dozen to 20 pure components and 100 to 200 single characters is okay. It's more easier than to learn English words because most of English words are single words. Single words, each word different. But most Chinese are compound character. Compound character only need to learn 100 to 200 single character. Of course, learning to write Chinese character easier than learn English words. It's to say learn Chinese at first difficult, but later easier and easier. But learn English at first beginning is easier, but later more difficult. and you will really get to understand, learn Chinese very easy, because Chinese grammar very simple. You don't need to care about it, such as Chinese verbs don't change with tense. Chinese nouns has no difference between single and plural nouns. Even you read article, Chinese version very short, English version almost 4 to 5 times longer than Chinese. When I read English article, I like to translate by Google, then I can read quickly. Understand? So really, when you understand, learn Chinese has its rules, its system, and learn Chinese tones. You can through learning English tones to get to understand and get to familiar with Chinese tones. Learn Chinese character, just need to learn strokes, few components, few single character. How nice! I believe now you feel confident. Okay, carry on, go for it. If you really want to learn Chinese, I'm here to help you. Okay, that's all for today. See you. Bye. 再见。